What up guys, it's Coach Duran, and today we're going to talk about 3 common mistakes that beginners make with the lead hook, and sometimes even experienced guys. Normally those mistakes come when those experienced guys are fatigued. So do your running, make sure you're doing your conditioning and staying in good shape. So always be sharp. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this hook. And if you really study boxing, or if you know about boxing, you should be able to identify these 3 mistakes I'm throwing with this left hook right now. And if not, it's okay. I'm gonna walk you through it and help you perfect your technique. All right, so here we go. Obviously, that's an ugly left hook, lead hook. First mistake, if you know boxing or if you've been studying boxing, is where's my hand? My rear guard is not up. So why is this could be a fatal mistake in boxing? You get stopped, get knocked out, get your jaw smashed. It's because if you got somebody throwing their lead hook at the same time and your guard is down, you're gonna take that left hook. And it's something you should also be looking for against your opponent. So throw your hook, get into the habit, okay? Act like you're on your cell phone and keep that guard up. Okay, second mistake is, if you notice, I'm slapping the hook. So I'm hitting with the inside of my glove as opposed to the knuckle. And first things first, that's not even a scoring blow in boxing. They won't even count that. In fact, you can be warned and eventually penalized if you're slapping that left hook. And secondly, you're actually losing power by not turning the knuckle over and turning into the hook. Okay, bending your elbow, turning into the hook with your knuckle. So if you're slapping, you're actually losing a lot of power. So you wasted that hook. So make sure you're turning, keep the elbow bent, punch through the target. Boom. Turn that knuckle over. Okay, lastly, I'm throwing off the lead leg. So even if I got my guard up and I'm turning my hook over, still not much benefit there, not really that good. I can still deliver a powerful blow, but the problem is I can't throw another blow after that. So I can throw a big shot, but then what? I'm off balance. So get into the habit of throwing that hook, shifting your weight back. So from here, now my weight is shifted onto my back leg. I can come back with the cross, uppercut, whatever I want. I can throw combinations. So there's 2 schools of thought. One school says that you can throw the hook with the thumb up, like that. Another school says better, more preferable with the thumb inward, facing you. They say it's better for bone alignment and more power. For me, I don't stress it too much. I recommend you don't stress that. The main thing I want to stress is that you bring that elbow up, you turn the hips and the shoulder and follow through. That's the main thing. So whether I throw it like this or like this, the main thing is I want to turn the hips, turn the shoulders, bring that elbow up, drive through the target. Squeeze your fist, drive through the target. Either way, that's gonna be a very powerful shot, especially if you set it up right. And the previous video I did on the money shot, I gave you several ways on how to set up that big lead hook. All right, so the next thing is keep your chin down when you're throwing that hook. So again, a lot of guys tend to do this. So you may have a good hook, but you're still open to taking another counter shot from your opponent, whether it's his hook or whatever the case is. So keep your chin down, okay? And throw that behind the shoulder. And lastly, try to avoid winding up your hook, meaning, you know what I'm saying? Some guy's gonna drop all the way back here and then throw the hook. You will see some pros do stuff like that, but trust me, it's by design. They're gonna throw other punches first to kind of mess you up, change levels, change directions, throw a jab, whatever. So when that hook is coming, they already know it's a good chance they're gonna land it because they've already set it up. But in general, you don't wanna be throwing your hook like that. You don't wanna wind it up, okay? Learn the textbook way of throwing the hook, short, sweet, and quick. Fast, sharp, snappy. When you learn a little bit of boxing IQ and how to set up that big hook, then you can open it up a little bit wider. Okay, you got to know what you're doing. You got to know your range, your distance, and those sort of things. But that comes with boxing IQ. Right now, we're just talking about the mechanics of the punch. All right, guys, so that was just a quick thing, but it's something that I see regularly in the gym with newbies and sometimes experienced guys. So definitely take notes and correct those mistakes as you move forward in your boxing journey. If you want something more in depth, then check out my website, CoachDaronBoxing.com. I have several courses. I go into a lot of depth on all these different strategies and tactics. Also, don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. I hope it's beneficial, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed.